Again, as you can see in this picture right here, it's a little building, and this is where these women lived, and they studied marine biology while living underwater, which is really interesting to me because I've never heard of anything like this before, and I'm pretty sure you guys haven't either. But it was really cool. So yeah, here's the women. They're just diving in the water. Here's them actually inside of Tektite, which to me it looks like a normal little house. You would never be able to tell that they're underwater. Here they are again. Just some really cool women. So this is kind of how it worked. So, like I previously said, here's a better picture of Tektite, and kind of you can see inside of it better. So, it was a 4-room underwater building. As we can see, here's room 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it was 15 meters, which is 50 feet underwater. So 50 feet underwater, that's like 5 swimming pools stacked on top of each other. I know I could never reach the bottom of that swimming pool, so it was really deep. And it was placed in Great Lameshore Bay, which is in the U.S. And this bay was chosen because it's part of national park system. So just like Yellowstone or Joshua Tree, or the Grand Canyon, any of those places, if you've ever been there, Lameshore is a part of a national park, so it's preserved really well. There isn't a lot of human activity there, so putting them underwater, there was lots of natural wildlife around them, and that's just what they got to study. Um, so the whole point of this mission was to see if humans could safely survive in a laboratory underwater, because while it is a house and they are living there, they're not just having fun all the time. I mean, I take that back. They are having fun because I'm sure they love their jobs. Marine biology is a really cool field to work in, but they do not just get to hang out all the time. They are working. Um, so they lived and worked in this laboratory underwater. So they had 10 missions. So they went down there 10 times, and each mission lasted anywhere from 10 to 20 days. So sometimes they'd be down there for almost a month, um, just studying marine biology and learning lots about it. Um, so Tektite 2 was a really interesting project that happened. And you can see the little scuba. He's in his little scuba gear. They would go in there, the water would drain out, and then they would be able to go up into the house. So that way, that's how they kept the water out. They had 2 little emergency hatches also, just in case it started flooding, they would be able to swim to the top. All right, so that was kind of the end. I'm sorry I did ramble a little bit, but I just wanted to be really thorough so that we all understand exactly what we're talking about, because we're going to do an assignment after this. So, conclusion. Main points of her life, just to do a little recap. She paved the way for a lot of women. Like I said, she was the first woman to do a lot of things. She was the first one to lead an all-female team of aquanauts. She was the first chief scientist for the NOAA. Lots of examples. She has done many things. And like I was just saying, she's made many discoveries. The most recent information I could find is that she has been underwater for over 7,000 hours. Now, of course, I don't mean at a time. She hasn't been underwater for 7,000 hours, but when you add all of her time underwater together, it's 7,000 hours, which is a really long time to me, because the longest I can be underwater is about 10 seconds. So I think if you added how long I've been underwater, it'd probably be like 2 hours in my whole life. Um, and finally, just a little fact again, not to add too much, but Mission Blue is something she's created, and she has these hope spots that are, set up sporadically, so they're placed all over the place, and they work on helping fight climate change. So she really does a lot. She wants to make sure that our ocean and all of our ocean animals are healthy, and that we are healthy, because the ocean, it does affect our health. So finally, I just wanted to let you know you can be a marine biologist too. It's really fun. I remember growing up, I always wanted to be a marine biologist. So the activity after this, you are going to be creating your own Tektite house. So like this house right here, you're going to be drawing your own. And there are some requirements for things you have to do, but I want you to make it completely your own. And that's where you will study your marine biology. So have fun with that. And thank you so much for listening.